Hi, my name is Julie Evelyn Frost, and I'm a registered dietitian. I'd like to talk to you about the relationship between nutrition and lung impairments. We'll review food choices for healthy eating, managing your weight, and coping with common issues associated with lung disease. The first place to start is following a healthy diet. There is a lot of confusing information in the media about what we should be eating, but the current research recommends a variety of foods every day. This means lots of fruits and vegetables, moderate amounts of whole grains and milk products, and smaller amounts of chicken and fish or their alternates such as beans, lentils, eggs, nuts, and seeds. To help you get a variety of foods and in the proper serving sizes, you can use the plate method. This is a convenient tool for planning a well-balanced, nutritious meal. Fill half of your plate with vegetables. Having at least 2 kinds of vegetables is nutritious and tastes more interesting. Grains and starches include corn, brown rice, sweet potatoes, and whole grain bread and pasta. 1/4 of your plate is enough. Meat and alternatives include fish, chicken, pork, eggs, cheese, beans, and lentils. Again, 1/4 of your plate is enough. A piece of fruit or half a cup of chopped or canned fruit and juices is a healthy dessert serving. 1 cup of milk or 3/4 cup of yogurt completes this balanced meal. Please choose foods that are salt reduced when planning your snacks and balanced meals. Reducing your salt intake, also known as sodium, can help your body control water retention and may be helpful if you have high blood pressure. 1 teaspoon of salt is equal to 2,300 milligrams of sodium. Try to have less than this amount each day from all sources of food and fluids. Salt, or sodium, is in almost everything we eat, so add up what is used to cook the food, plus what's added at the table when you're eating, plus what was already in the product when you bought it. Look at the nutrition facts on the food label and choose products that contain less than 300 milligrams of sodium per serving. Here is an example to show you where to find the sodium content in a specific serving size. Remember, a low sodium product contains 300 milligrams or less per serving. Wow! This food gives you almost half of your daily sodium limit in only 1 cup. It should be avoided. Some other high sodium products you should be careful of include convenience foods like store-bought soups, sandwich meats, frozen dinners, and even condiments such as soy sauce and hot sauce. Using fresh herbs and dried non-salt seasonings can add enjoyable flavors to your food without the unwanted sodium. Now, some of you might be suffering from weight loss due to a poor appetite and are wondering how you can even eat a well-balanced meal, while others feel they have gained too much weight. If you are underweight, it might lead to a poor prognosis. It can also cause you to feel weak and tired and make you susceptible to infections. Some suggestions for gaining weight include drinking more juice and milk as replacements for some of your coffee, tea, or water. This will give you calories and nutrients while quenching your thirst. Eat 3 meals plus 3 snacks each day, or 6 small meals throughout the day. You can eat more if you eat more often. Avoid low-fat, low-calorie products unless otherwise instructed. Since your appetite is small, make every bite count. You might want to try sipping a nutrition supplement at the end of your meal or between meals. They are found in the pharmacy section of most stores and come in a variety of flavors. If you don't see any, the pharmacist can place an order. Also, use a liquid nutrition supplement instead of water to take medications that don't require an empty stomach. High energy means high in calories. This includes foods high in sugar or fat like cream soups, ice cream, maple syrup, and salad dressings. High-protein foods that are also high energy include eggs, nuts and beans, cheese, Greek yogurt, milk, fish, chicken, and meat. Now, perhaps you're someone with a good appetite and feels too big or heavy. This can make your heart, lungs, and joints work harder. Breathing might be more difficult, and your body might demand more oxygen. Here are some tips to lose weight. Drink a glass of water before meals for hydration and to fill your stomach a bit. Sometimes we mix up our body's signals and mistake thirst for hunger. Consider using a clock and time yourself to take 15 or 20 minutes to finish your meal. This gives your stomach time to tell your brain that you're full, or at least satisfied. Eat at a table to minimize distractions so you can be mindful of how you're eating. Avoid foods and drinks with a lot of sugar or fat. Usually they provide only calories and little, if any, nutrition. Lots of vegetables are good for you and low in calories. Have plenty of them every lunch and dinner at the very least. Don't snack between meals if you're not hungry. Do an activity, such as a puzzle, away from the kitchen to distract you. Leave spaces between foods on your plate to avoid eating too much. The handy portion guide is another easy tool to avoid overeating. Look closely to see how much of a certain food is needed at meal times. When eating grains, starches, fruits, and vegetables, the size of an average fist represents how large your portion should be. Proper portion of meat and alternatives is about the size and thickness of the palm of your hand or a deck of cards. A long thumb-sized portion of cheese can be replaced with a cup of milk. Your fat portion can be oil, butter, or margarine and fit the top of your thumb. Using your hand makes portion control simple, just like the plate method shown earlier. Gradually change your eating habits so they can be permanent changes for the better. Know that losing weight too quickly usually means you will gain it back, and yo-yo dieting can lead to other health problems. A healthy rate of weight loss is no more than 2 pounds or 1 kilogram per week. Let's move on to some common conditions associated with lung disease. There are strategies to help you eat well while coping with shortness of breath. About an hour before your meal, clear your airways of mucus. Use your puffers as prescribed and rest. During your meal, keep the oxygen on if necessary. Other suggestions include having several small, frequent meals and snacks throughout the day, especially if you're underweight. This keeps the stomach from bloating and gives the lungs space to expand. Choose foods that don't require lots of chewing and take small bites. Eat slowly and try not to talk too much. Save your drinks for the end of the meal to avoid feeling full too soon. Bloating and gas are unpleasant side effects of breathing difficulties. Some of the strategies used for shortness of breath can also help reduce bloating and gas. For example, to avoid swallowing air, don't drink while you're eating, and take your time to chew food thoroughly. We also recommend that you don't overeat and limit your intake of pop and carbonated water. Foods such as broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, beans, and onions might cause stomach and intestinal gas. They are also very nutritious, so try a natural digestive enzyme such as Beano to help reduce your symptoms. If milk products cause digestive upset and you think you might be lactose intolerant, buy lactose-free milk products and choose enzymes that are found on the shelf in the pharmacy section of most stores. Thick mucus can be made thinner and easier to cough up by drinking at least 6 cups of non-caffeinated beverages each day. Please know that milk and other dairy products don't produce mucus, but they can coat mucus already present in your airways. For constipation, keep moving and exercise if it's safe to do so. Stay hydrated as previously advised. Choose high-fiber foods like whole grains, beans, vegetables, fruit with the skin on, bran cereals, and oatmeal. If that's not enough, ask about a fiber supplement. Generally speaking, a healthy diet includes 25 to 38 grams of fiber per day, and the nutrition facts label can help you choose wisely. Gastroesophageal reflux is often called heartburn and indigestion and is quite common in lung disease. Changing your dietary habits and sometimes adding medication can reduce your discomfort. Some individuals benefit from avoiding spicy food, coffee and other caffeinated drinks, chocolate, alcohol, citrus fruits, and late-night snacks. It's important not to lie down for at least 45 minutes after eating and drinking. The last problem I want to help you with is fatigue. The effort required for breathing when you have respiratory illness can be tiring. Ask for help from family or friends or meal delivery organizations. Choose easy-to-prepare meals and snacks. Use an oven or microwave so you can sit while the food cooks. Have small, frequent meals and snacks. Add a nutrition supplement if you're underweight. And you might find it helpful to rest before eating. Well, that's everything for now. Thank you for your time. I hope we've been able to address your nutrition-related concerns.